2 games down of our primetime tripleheader in Dallas, and 1 more to go. It's 3's company against the Ball Hogs in the heart of Texas. Inside Comerica Center. First 2 games. Game 1 to the Ghost Ballers, 50-42. Mike Taylor, a 20-point game. And Trilogy with 23 from Isaiah Briscoe and 20 from Earl Clark, 50-38 over the enemies. So updated standings. 3's company trying to get to that pack of 3-win teams. The Ball Hogs right now at the bottom of the league standings. And welcome back. Ed Cohen with the Hall of Famer, head coach of Power, Nancy Lieberman. You look at that last game, Trilogy, defending champions. They had the look of a champion in that victory.
Oh, my goodness. The determination by Isaiah Briscoe was unbelievable. He really was a joy to watch, and to see what Earl Clark was able to do and just how they rounded out that victory was very important for them.
Oh, he transitioned now to game number 3 between 3's company and the Ball Hogs. You think about 3's company, last week they needed a victory. What they do, they opened the game, Nancy, made 12 of their first 13 shots against the Ghost Ballers.
Well, when they are able to get their offense working like that, it triggers their defense. And Michael Cooper's been saying all season long, wait till you see our defense. But defense helps offense, and offense helps defense.
And this guy passed the ball well last week on top of scoring.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Michael Beasley will be in China for something like $1 million in about a month, but he's a great ISO player.
And obviously, such a hard thing to watch last week. Leandro Barbosa for the Ball Hogs, season over with a severe lower left leg injury.
You know, I have such respect for Leandro. He is such an amazing guy, player. He'll be with the Sacramento Kings as an assistant coach. And we're just praying for you, my brother, that you're healthy.
So obviously, big task for co-captain Jodie Meeks in this one. Starting rosters presented by PNC Bank. Will McDonald, the big man for the Ball Hogs. And they added Ty Lawson from the draft pool, intriguing former national champion, now in the mix in place of Barbosa.
Well, Jodie Meeks is going to have to continue to score, and he will, but Michael Cooper is, working on this roster as we speak. He wants to defend. The Ball Hogs are going to have to find a secondary scorer. And I will say this before it starts. Iverson. This is a guy from Rhode Island. He's very versatile, very long, and he's been playing better, progressing every single game that he's played in. And he played great, in college and even now.
Here's Rick Barry, another Hall of Fame coach here in the Big 3 at 78 years young and leading the Ball Hogs into this one tonight against 3's company.
Wait, I thought that was the pickleball player. That's Rick Barry, the Basketball Hall of Famer?
Legend, the outspoken and always entertaining Rick Barry. All right, Nancy, key rules. First to 50 wins. There's no game clock in the Big 3. Shot clock is 14 seconds. Free throws, one shot for 2, 3, or 4, depending on where the foul occurs. And you made a point of this earlier, too. When a team is in the bonus and you have that one shot for 2 points, and if you make it, you keep the ball. Free throw shooting, it's huge at every level, but it's paramount in the Big 3.
You have to. I mean, that's how you win or lose games in this league, because if you can draw fouls from the opponent and then they're at that 6th foul limit, then you get the ball back and you're icing them out. And they can't get the ball to a Beasley or get the ball to an Isaiah Briscoe because you've done your job. So the value of the foul shot in this league is a premium.
Betting odds, 3's company's favored in this one by a healthy margin against the Ball Hogs. I can't wait to see the Ball Hogs, Barbosa, just a devastating injury ending his season, and you hope he's all right near term and long term as a player, as a person, certainly as a coach going forward. Love to see the Ball Hogs come out with something to prove here without their captain.
Well, I thought that the Ball Hogs were having, they came out, they won their first game. Now, they've struggled the last few games. But this is, one man's tragedy is another man's goal. So you've got Stacey Davis, you have, Will McDonald. You've got Iverson. Now you have Ty Lawson. Now you have an opportunity to try and do something.
The Ball Hogs, it's Meeks starting along with Davis and Will McDonald. The 3's company, Chalmers, Beasley, and Big Julian Wright. Let's do it. Game 3 to round out the night with 3 more games tomorrow here on Week 6. 2 on CBS and 1 on the Big3 YouTube channel. Beasley attacked in the corner for 2. No. Chalmers, it got away from Davis to Beasley for the finish.
Chalmers is such a tough guy, a champion at Kansas, 9 years in the NBA. He knows how to play this game, and he put his team together. That's it. This is like all like K-State, Kansas people.
Oh yeah.
If you're not from that area, I don't think you're invited to their party, so you can't get into the company.
Julian Wright, aforementioned, played at Kansas and Chalmers. Didn't win the title in 08, but was there before. Davis misses the 3. Rebound Beasley.
Jules is the type of player you have to have on your team.
Wow, Euro step for the ages here in the Big 3.
Beautiful move. He played for me a couple of years ago. Watch his beautiful move and just finishing. A couple of years ago, he would have slammed that on your nugget.
Jodie left Meeks. That was impressive. Let's see if Meeks can get him back. McDonald barrels in. No. Tip. That's good. Was it McDonald's? Give him credit. Wright may have snuck in there, but Ball Hogs on the board.
Wait, Will McDonald doesn't sneak in anywhere. You know who he is, where he is, and he understands his role on this team at 6'11".
The big fella. 4-point shot. Chalmers dials in. Give him 4.
I watched them practice today. They were shooting. Beasley and Chalmers were knocking down 4s like it was layups.
Wow. Beasley's made 4 of them this year. Meeks step back's not there. Rebound Beasley. 3's company lost 3 straight before last week. And they're out of the Ghost Ballers. Look like a new team. Wright. Pass broken up by McDonald. Shot clock expires. Good D by the Ball Hogs. Nancy, last week 3's company did 23 shots, only 2 3-pointers.
That's interesting because they have so many 3-point shooters in Chalmers who can shoot from 3 or 4. Michael Beasley.
On cue, not there. Davis cleared. Scoop is good over Beasley.
You know, Beasley really does a great job of talking. Very active, and he's got those Pat Summitt eyes. You don't want Michael Beasley to give you those eyes because he means business.
Right down Broadway. Pat Summitt eyes.
Hey, I got the stare many times in my career from her. I love her. I miss her.
3's company staring down this challenge against the Ball Hogs and leading 12-4. Couple of Jayhawks getting it done. Big D. 3's company picking up where they left off last week. Lead the Ball Hogs by 8. A thorough effort 1 week ago for 3's company against the Ghost Ballers.
Well, they just have got to make sure that, you know, they're stepping up on that 3-point shot. You got to get some easy baskets. See, look at this. These are wide open shots for Chalmers.
He's not missing.
Yeah, I mean, there's no effort. Nobody came to, you know, get out there and try to contest the shot.
Numbers last week for 3's company. I mean, with these guys doing what they did, 3 players combining for all 50.
Well, that's superior balance right there. And Jodie Meeks, there's a lot of responsibility on you, my friend. You're going to have to get up a lot of shots, but you're going to have to make a lot of shots.
Right from Beasley. Nice 2-minute game.
Absolutely.
17-6, 3's company. Never hit the rim. Beasley brings it down. Chalmers, 4-point shot, loads it up, on the way. And good.
Did I just see him shimming?
Mario Chalmers.
You know, these guys have been playing, as you see this shot. They play down in Miami. They were practicing. Matter of fact, TJ, my son, TJ Klein, practiced with them a little bit in the off-season. But he wasn't from Kansas.
No.
He couldn't be on the team.
Beasley got a 2-point shot. 21-6. 3's company with the lead. By the way, hey, happy birthday, Mr. TJ Klein.
Yep, he was 28 years old yesterday, and it was fun to have him at home. You know, he's been playing overseas, so we haven't had a chance to have him at home for his birthday.
Your son played at Richmond in the Atlantic 10. Karan Iverson played at Rhode Island. A-10 guy comes in.
They battled. You know, one of the things we were talking about Karan Iverson, and he was like, Mom, he is just so good. He's gotten better every game. Oh, look at this. Okay, so Brant Willis right here, it was his 9th birthday and TJ's 28th, and Brant wanted a cake that says happy birthday to TJ and Brant, and he met him at our practice facility, and it was so cool to have a kid just so enamored with, you know, with my son. But TJ's a really good guy. Happy birthday, TJ.
All 3's company, 13-2 run as Iverson misses. Chalmers sets up Beasley. Thought about the 4-point shot. Right up. Tapped out Meeks. Beasley bites hard foul, and Meeks will get a 2-point shot. You mentioned the communication and the talking and what Beasley does, but just watching the entire team, I mean, there's some connectivity again from these guys.
Yeah, there is. This is a good call right here with Bring the Fire. I love it. I don't know if it's the one-on-one, if it's the flames, if it's just the whole atmosphere in the arena, but the players love it. I try to use mine every game, once a half.
You can't bring them home.
This is true.
Michael Beasley.
Meeks against Beasley. Again, if Meeks scores or is fouled,
One-on-one.
it's 2 points for the Hogs. If Beasley gets to stop, no basket, no points. Here we go. Meeks drives, up fake, step through, missed it. And Beasley breathes a sigh of relief.
Wow, that was a nice move. That was two 11-year NBA veterans going at each other. One from Kentucky, Jodie, one from K-State. They've been doing this a long time against each other.
Oh, the great defender in his day.
With 5 rings.
5-time all-defensive first team for Michael Cooper. With the Showtime Lakers.
Michael
Beasley. And we hit the
At the end of the first half,
3's
company, 25
3's
ball.
company, again, a massive lead at halftime for a second straight week.
It's about that time for your Toyota RAV4 4-point shootout. Get to your circle.
A thorough first half. Chalmers with 11.
Toyota.
Hit a big 3, hit a big 4-point shot. And Chalmers is with Lady Magic, Nancy Lieberman.
Mario, 4-point shots are looking like layups for you personally. I saw you working on that today with Michael Beasley.
Yeah, we just want to keep making a statement. You know, we had a good game last week. We want to keep it going. So we got some work in earlier today. We come together as a team, and we're just flowing right now.
Michael Cooper said a few weeks ago that he wanted you guys to get better defensively, and that would help your offense. Are you seeing that now?
Definitely. You know, with the 2 big lineup, it's easiest for us to guard and switch everything. So it's helping us out a lot.
And Michael Beasley, with your scoring and now Julian Wright scoring, takes a little bit of pressure off of him?
A lot of pressure off of him. You know, with the way the team is signed up, it looked like me and B's going to have to do all the scoring, but with Juju and B-Rush and everybody stepping up, it's making the game easier for us.
So if I didn't play in that Kansas area, would I still be invited to the party?
Definitely. You always invited, Nancy.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Nancy's in. And Chalmers and 3's company in business. So this one, halftime score, Three's Company 25, the Bullhogs 6. And yes, those 4-point shots, they do look like layups. More to come in Dallas right after this. Halftime in Frisco, Texas, right near Dallas. Three's Company all over the Bullhogs, 25-6. Well, tomorrow, the Big 3 is back on CBS at 1 Eastern with just 2 weeks to go in the regular season. Every game counts. Top 4 teams reach the playoffs. Tri-State three-headed monsters begin the day in Dallas, followed by Power, Nancy's squad against the Aliens. Then go over to the Big 3 YouTube channel for the final matchup of the week, Killer 3's against Bivouac. Nancy Lieberman coaching tomorrow, broadcasting tonight, and earlier this week in Los Angeles at the ESPYs. That was Wednesday night, 50th anniversary of Title IX, and Lady Magic was in the house. What did it mean to you to be part of it in Los Angeles?
It was an honor to be asked to be a part of that, to be there with Billie Jean King, Lisa Leslie, Lindsey Vonn, so many of the incredible female athletes. You know, Title IX, you wouldn't know any of us without Title IX and gender equality. And, you know, Title IX, it's not an opinion, it's a law. And it's changed our lives. And the best part for me was meeting The Rock and hanging out with him and getting to talk. I didn't get in the, what is it, Tostito slap, the challenge. I didn't want to do that, but he was so cool.
50 years, Title IX, 1972, and here we are. Here we are at the break, and Nancy, what a first half by Mario Chalmers.
Unbelievable, the fact that he's 2 for 2 from 4. He's got a 3, but the balance with his teammates right now, they have found the Big 3 in Chalmers, Julian Wright, and Michael Beasley, and they are just smoking. I mean, I'm telling you, 9 for 12. But they're doing a great job of taking away the weak side defense and the tag man who protects the rim on the weak side.
We saw that graphic. Three's Company 9 of 12 shooting in the first half. Last week they began the game 12 for 13 in their win against the Ghost Ballers.
Well, you always knew they were better as Jodie gets to the rim. You always knew they were better than they were performing. And I really believe that Michael Cooper knew that. And it just took a little bit of time for Julian Wright to emerge as that third scorer.
Beasley lost it at his hip. It's going to stay with Three's Company with 7 to shoot. By the way, how about the pig pen, the drums, the fan support as Meeks hits the 3.
I suspect that Jodie Meeks will come out and be more aggressive offensively. But yeah, the pig pen, they're quite a good-looking group of people, and they're very, very loyal to their team.
Right now, 25-11, Three's Company. Right with the drop step, losing it. Iverson dimes. Finds Meeks. Meeks was stripped. Was it kicked? It was not. It's going to stay with the Bullhogs.
I think after he starts getting just a little bit more comfortable, Cron Iverson is going to not hand it back in the deep corner there where you're trapped by the sideline and the baseline, but he's going to say, you know what, I can take this thing by myself.
You've talked about it with your team over the years, and continuity is such a big part of the Big 3. You've got a roster of 5 players, in many cases 3 core guys, and if you lose somebody 1 week, or guys haven't played much together, as Meeks is foul shooting the 3-point shot, you take that away. It's not easy to lose a Barbosa 1 week and have somebody else sit out the next.
No, like I said, I thought they were going to have one of their best seasons, but when you lose one of the best players in the league in Leandro, and somebody has to pick up the slack. And maybe, you know, somebody's used to being more of a role player or a rebounder or a screener because he was so electric getting to the rim and also shooting the ball from distance.
Now these guys starting to click. Chalmers in the corner. Nails another one. And that may have been the toughest of all.
He's really unbelievable right now, but he's put in the work from practice. Practice is paying off in the games.
Chalmers with 14. Ron Iverson scores. Nice stroke by Ron Iverson. Hartford, Connecticut. College played in Rhode Island. Before that, a stint with Memphis. Chalmers little yo-yo dribble. 4 to shoot. Beasley spins on Davis. Hangs and scores to beat the clock.
Not a lot of guys can do that, by the way. You read the clock. It's a feel. It's in your head. But to be able to read the defense and use your counter move to get to the rim is beautiful.
Steal by Wright. Chalmers toying with Iverson. Beasley to the 4-point circle. Chalmers, Beasley. Who's going to take the 4? No one. Beasley extends and lays it in.
But see what happens when you have 2 guys out on that 4-point line, Ed. All of a sudden, it looks like the sea has parted, and then you can take somebody off the dribble.
In a half-court game, that's the difference maker. That's what makes the Big 3 different than any other 3-on-3 league. Davis push shot, no. 32-13. Chalmers wants the screen, Wright rolls. Meeks to an open 4-point circle. Knocks it down. That's great awareness.
That is a great shot. Good look. You're right. Awareness for Jodie Meeks. They needed that. That, you know, you don't realize how deep that shot is until you're out there taking it.
Meeks with 11. Timeout. 3's Company by 15 here in Dallas. Here in game 3 of the night, 3's Company leading the Ball Hogs by 15. Let's take a look at tonight's monster moment. And Nancy, we go back to Trilogy of the Enemies. We get the block off the layup and the slam by Austin.
Yeah, that was just great help, great defense, and that was a Monster Energy moment.
Trilogy winning that game. Briscoe with 23. You got 20 from Earl Clark. And in this one, to close out the night, it's the balance you spoke about earlier. Chalmers with 14, Beasley with 10, and Julian Wright with 8 for Michael Cooper's team.
Well, Jules is playing really great basketball right now, and it's good to see him in the flow of the game the way he is. And welcome back to basketball, Ty Lawson. Welcome back to playing with so many of your friends.
Signed to the roster before this week. Guarding Chalmers in his face. Chalmers short, good D. Ty Lawson, NBA veteran for Iverson. Sets it up. Rebound Wright. Chalmers right, Beasley for 3's Company. Wright battling, slashed and fouled by Meeks.
That's what Julian Wright has to do. He's got to recognize, as he did, that mismatch, make his move. Then, if that's taken away, use your counter, your drop step, or draw the foul.
Nancy, you mentioned Ty Lawson. There he is. He's 36, played 8 NBA seasons, won a title at North Carolina in 2009. Barbosa's injury, signed to the roster before this week. And before the shot, we're going to bring the fire here on the Meeks foul. Challenge shared by Rick Barry.
Yeah, I think this is a really good challenge right here. Why not? You know, let's just get after it and see who is able to attack who. Jules got to go to the rim on this.
Right against Meeks. Big fella spins back, hook shot, got it! Julian Wright putting on the moves against Meeks.
I'm sure all of Jules' kids are just going nuts watching Daddy make this shot. Through the legs, a little 2 spins. Well done.
Right on the money. Good D by Beasley. Derek Byers flying in. Loose ball foul.
Derek Byers, he's a professional shooter, by the way. He is always ready. He is always in shape. And he's always competitive.
You know him well. Member
Yes.
of Power in recent years.
He played for me for Power. Julian Wright. Ryan played for me for Power. Did you play for Power?
I did not.
Okay.
Which is good for you. Chalmers. There's Byers. Tough angle. They don't have to clear it, but they need space. Meeks comes in with the triple.
Jodie Meeks, going to be an assistant, one of the staff coaches with the Dallas Mavericks. Congratulations to him.
He's got 14 now. Chalmers to Byers, three-point look. Lawson. And turnover for the Ball Hogs.
And this is what you just said. They haven't practiced with him, so he doesn't know where you are on the court.
Big rebound from Karan Iverson. Meeks, quick release. Could have been a foul. Iverson sneaks in there and missed a bunny. Chalmers airmails Derek Byers. There's a winner in his day, Michael Cooper. Chalmers, certainly a winner in college and in the NBA.
Coop's done it at every level. NBA, WNBA, G League. He's been a part of winning at every single level.
Blocked by Beasley. Meeks the drive, scoop, no. But he's fouled. So get a two-point shot. Nancy coming back to Michael Cooper. Recent years, he has coached at Culver City High School in California.
Yeah, because Michael Cooper, all he wants to do is share the game that he loves. He's a great teacher, high IQ, just a good person overall. And if you want to learn from somebody who knows how to win, pick up the phone and call Michael Cooper. I'll give you his number if you call me.
Please do. We'll gladly take it. Look at Iverson.
Iverson's so athletic and plays so hard.
That was a ridiculous putback.
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, he came into this team being kind of that fifth player, and more he's getting progressively more minutes. Certainly more than the 8 that he started playing. 8 minutes a game.
Wright gets doubled. Beasley hovering around the 4-point circle.
Go back, Meeks.
Jodie Meeks cleans it up.
Not down.
Lawson spots up. It's a 2 and it missed.
Got the rebound.
It's been everywhere. Teardrop in and out. This is a battle. Beasley over Iverson.
You gotta get Michael Beasley off his spot. He is so good. He likes, for a lefty, he likes being on the right side of the floor, coming back right here.
They call him a walking bucket for a reason. Chalmers. Beasley waiting. Look down low, broken up. Meeks the steal and the score. Gotta love a big fan.
Big fan. I mean, those are just fans that just love their team. I mean, Frisco, Texas, you've done a great job.
Julian Wright with the stuff and the foul.
So much fun to watch these players play. Jules with the nice back cut. And I was talking about the fans, you know, they have been coming out here week after week and just seeing incredible athletes, great action, just the nuances of the Big 3. You think about this, Ed. Ice Cube and the Big 3, they beat the NBA to 3-on-3. They beat FIBA to 3-on-3. They beat the NCAA to 3-on-3. They created this game in earnest on how it should be for next level players.
Yeah, the motto with the Big 3 is we're changing the game, but to your point, also ahead of the game by wide margins. Davis has a tough 2-point shot making away.
Rick Barry's got to be really thrilled that his team is just not quit. They only had 6 points at halftime, right? 6?
Correct. Right now, 39-26.
Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
I will say, every year it's so exciting to see those new additions. And Ice Cube was so excited, as was everybody with the Big 3 when Michael Beasley signed on.
Well, it is. You know, I mean, he's iconic. You want to play for him. Look at the coaches, the Hall of Famers that are here, and the great players. We all owe a great debt of gratitude to Ice Cube because he's allowed us to extend our careers, to have platforms that we never thought we would have, and just be with the people that we've been friends with throughout our careers.
Beasley snuck in there. Davis denied. Right, and Beasley back-to-back with the swat.
You know, I used to say this about David Stern with the WNBA. Every player should write him a letter and say thank you for the WNBA. It's not our birthright to have the Big 3 for the WNBA. And when people like Ice Cube create this for us, we're all in.
Chalmers on a step back.
Mario
To beat the 14.
You've heard of the zone? He's in the zone. He's feeling it, and you could just see when a player has it.
Just a kid from Anchorage, Alaska. Mario Chalmers. He's got 16 now. Iverson. Shot clock gets started. By the way, you mentioned David Stern, the WNBA, which was announced in 1996, debuted in 1997. Great documentary, Nancy, you were interviewed for it. Dream On, a 30 for 30 as Beasley misses. It was produced by Kristen Lapis, who's Steve Lapis' daughter. Steve, of course, former Villanova coach.
Jodie Meeks.
Works now at CBS Sports. Lisa Leslie prominently featured, Dawn Staley, and that team that won gold in 1996 with the pressure of the WNBA around the corner and the U.S. trying to show it was, again, the best in the world. Really impressive.
Tremendous pressure for that team. They had to give up a year of their lives. Tara Vanderveer, the coach.
Jodie Meeks.
It was a huge beginning for us. Hey, right now, Jodie Meeks is single-handedly keeping the ball hogs in this. He is just playing as the professional that he is.
Beasley can't hit. Meeks is fouled by Chalmers. It's number 4 on 3's company. But Meeks up to 22 points now.
Yeah, because he had to come out, as we talked about, and look right here, the 2 top scorers right now and what they're doing. Jodie Meeks has to become a volume shooter, and he is.
Green Vision cowered by Microsoft. There's your point at the top. No Barbosa anymore. It's Meeks' show.
Oh, without a doubt. And if it's going to be somebody, it's going to be one of the great shooters. And he's a great shooter.
Beasley got decked. And he's going to get a 2-point shot out of it. But to your point, Nancy, it was 25-6 at the break. It's a 9-point game.
Absolutely. And I have to tell you about these guys. First of all, some of them have made millions and millions of dollars playing. Some of them have never won a championship ring. When I was in the locker room with Corey Maggette and Birdman and Catino and the guys that we had, Clinton Richardson, they've had everything, but some of them had never won. They want to win.
This guy has a new element to himself. Beasley swoops left. Missed it. Meeks to the spot. Sets up Iverson. Step through. Banker missed. Chalmers wide open. This could be a key swing in the game. Beasley way off. Meeks turns, fires. Chalmers with the rebound. It stays 43-32. Off the screen, slips it, and Wright is held up and fouled by a furious Stacey Davis.
You know, I thought that was a really good play right there by 3's company to run that screen roll with Jules, because if Jules rolls to the rim, then the opposite guy has to come over and tag, and then your next progression pass is to Mike Beasley in the corner for him to get a shot off.
Chalmers launches. Not there. Meeks pulls up and hits. Jodie Meeks putting on a shooting clinic, and now at 25.
He is putting on a show. Right there, he's kind of baiting Chalmers, acting like he's not going to shoot it, but only the shooter knows when they're going to release that.
Chalmers, a much needed answer. 45-35, lead is 10. Needs to be nearly perfect for the Ball Hogs. Meeks, 4-point shot. It's going to stay with the Ball Hogs. Jodie Meeks with 25, the Ball Hogs 35. But Chalmers now with 18.
He does such a good job of getting such arc on his shot.
Beasley runs into a wall. Meeks to the corner. Davis rolls, scores, and the foul.
And one.
Ball Hogs hanging tough.
One shot for Stacey Davis.
Stacey Davis off the mark. 27 years old, never in the NBA, played at Pepperdine in college. 3's company still 5 points away. Chalmers, fadeaway shot, air ball.
Shot clock violation.
All right, Nancy, the Ball Hogs here, you're down by 8. How do you approach this with the game so close for 3's company?
I would just make sure that I drive to the basket, because you're in the bonus. You can hopefully draw the foul, make the foul shot, take the ball away.
Meeks airballs it around the screen. Thought he was fouled. He's going to look to Dave Powell, one of the 3 officials, with Charles Rubia and Amadip Samra.
Well, I don't think the officials at this stage are going to bail you out. You're going to have to really make that shot.
Three's company had lost 3 straight before winning last week against the Ghost Ballers. Are big in this one, as many as 19, and trying to hold on and close it out to get to 500 in the standings. Beasley, no. Tapped up to Meeks. Davis for a cutting Iverson. Foul by Beasley. And Beasley wants to have a chat. What do they say? Closing time is the hardest time.
It is, whether it's tennis or golf or basketball.
Oh, yeah. It's showtime.
Michael Cooper is going to bring the fire for a second time tonight.
Smart.
Rio,
That's what you need to do right here.
whatever we do, you gotta get movement. We're standing, man. That's right. I know. So.
Karan Iverson against Beasley. If he scores or is fouled, count the 2 points. Iverson hustles in and scores with the left for the Ball Hogs.
He brought that fire.
It's a 6-point game.
This is unbelievable right now. Kudos to the Ball Hogs for what they have done in this second half.
Now Rick saying, hey, he converted on to bring the fire, and it's a white ball. So the Ball Hogs get the basket in the bring the fire, and they take it out. Now Brandon Rush in the game for the 3's company in place of Julian Wright. Davis over Beasley. No. Look at the run. 13-4 for the Ball Hogs. Chalmers with the step. Drives. Missed it. Beasley pulls it down and scores on the scoop. You think they want to win this game, Mr. Beasley?
They do want to win this game. I thought the shot before was a tough shot by Stacey Davis.
She's there. 47-41. Point game, 3's company. Rush. It's coming our way. Turnover with a 6-point lead.
Yeah, I think on a play like that, just give the ball to Mario Chalmers, spread the floor.
Meeks is fouled. This is big. Both teams in the bonus.
Well, you know, Beasley is upset on the pass because Rush missed the ball, but that wasn't the pass to make. And now if they hit this, they're in the bonus.
Now 3's company, well, both teams are in the bonus.
Yeah.
There should be a 2-point shot because the Ball Hogs are at 46.
Correct.
So Nancy, if he makes this, make the free throw, you take it out, you can tie the game with a 4-point shot.
Yes, you can. And that's the beauty of this league. There's so many ways to get back into it.
Jodie Meeks, 1 for 2 points. All right, Ball Hogs get it down 47-43.
I continue to go right at the basket and not settle because they're going to foul you.
On cue, Meeks to the rim. Stop. Beasley catches it.
I don't think you can grab the rim and hold it. There's got to be a rule to that. That could be a goaltender, right?
It is.
For a tee.
He hung on the rim with the left hand and caught it square with the right.
Can't do that.
I mean, it was awesome to watch, as illegal as it was. And Rush, I think, nicked his finger, too.
This is going to be very interesting how the officials call this because this is very crucial. Jodie Meeks doing exactly what he should do, go to the basket. You don't need to do that. You need to make game-winning plays.
Call on the floor is a goaltending.
The call on the floor is goaltending.
Okay.
Should give the officials credit because that was a close play, and in a lot of instances you could have called the foul on Brandon Rush, but he did stay vertical as Meeks missed that runner.
Okay, one more time.
And they just give him the goaltend.
I don't know what it is, but to me it looks like it could be a goaltend. I might be making up my own rule here.
No, that was the call on the floor.
Did you have a foul on the play? Okay, here. Hold on.
Saying was their foul play, which would really open the door for the Ball Hogs.
Yeah, it's better for the Ball Hogs if there's a foul because then Jodie Meeks goes to the foul line, you get the basketball back and he makes it.
Okay. All right, goaltending, it should be blue ball coming in. Basket counts. Okay, play is confirmed. It is a goaltending play. It will be Ball Hogs ball on the side. 3's company on the side.
It's a 2-point game. 3's company with the lead, and they'll have the ball. Still point game.
I don't know what's going to happen in this basketball game, but again, I just want to say that the Ball Hogs have shown so much heart and desire coming back, playing defense, playing smart. Jodie Meeks, you have been absolutely out of this world.
There we go. Chalmers with Meeks on him. Gets it back from Beasley. Here's the screen. Chalmers over Meeks for the win. Too much. Ball Hogs are down 2. They can take the lead. Iverson downhill to the rim. Got it! And we're deadlocked at 47. The Ball Hogs once down 19. It's point game for both sides. Chalmers knocks it down, and it's victory for 3's Company in Dallas.
Your final score, 3's Company 50. Ball Hogs 47.
21 for Chalmers.
Good game, baby.
Drama down the stretch,
Good game, Rick.
but the 3's Company deliver again.
Good game, baby.
Yo, Frisco, Texas. We'll see you tomorrow.
This guy hit a
right
shot
here.
like this in San Antonio
Big3
with the
is back.
Jayhawks 14 years
Right
ago.
here tomorrow.
Chalmers
11
for
a.m.
the
Those
win.
doors open 11 a.m. Make sure you are here.
And our triple header's complete. Michael Beasley, a double-double, 16 points,
we are
12
back,
rebounds,
Big3.
and nearly a
All
triple-double.
live,
He had
go.
8 assists. He's with Nancy.
Michael, the first half you guys were in 100% control. Second half, the Ball Hogs came back, but at the end, the Big 3 had all the points and all the rebounds, and you had a triple-double. What happened in the second half?
We scored more points.
That seems very mathematical for me. But what happened defensively for you guys in the second half that the Ball Hogs were able to come back a little bit?
We was able to help them score less points.
Another good answer. Tell me about your game, your double-double tonight.
Just playing basketball.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Michael Beasley channeling his inner Popovich after the win in the post-game interview. 2 assists shy of a triple-double. 3's Company back in the ball game. Back-to-back victories, and now in the swath of teams with 3 wins after week 6. The shot of the day presented by Lucky 29 Vodka. How about this one? Jermaine Taylor contested to end the game. Those ballers with the win against the Triplets House back in game number 1. 3 games in this primetime triple header. The final one to 3's Company, 50-47. It was a pleasure. Hey, Nancy, you got a game to coach tomorrow. Go get them.
I do. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, we do what Beasley says and we score more points.
Make sure to tune in to CBS tomorrow at 1 Eastern, a doubleheader of Big 3 action. Tri-State against the 3-headed Monsters, and Nancy's Power Squad against the Aliens. Then go over to the Big 3 YouTube channel. Final game of the week, Killer 3's and Bivouac. So for Lady Magic, Nancy Lieberman, and our entire crew, I've been Cohen saying so long from Dallas, week 6, halfway through in the Big 3.